Megan. If you are new here, I am a twin mom to identical girls. They are officially 6 months old, which is actually crazy, and I've just recently started picking up the camera again and filming and sharing, because if you're a mom, those newborn days are just like, you're in pure survival mode, and so vlogging was the last thing that I was doing, but I'm finally like feeling good, so it's been nice to kind of pick up the camera again. But yeah, so I'm gonna do probably like a few days in my life, just sharing kind of like the ins and the outs of our life right now as a twin mama. It is Monday, June 3rd today. It's a little after 9 in the morning. The girls are just down for their first nap of the day. We are on a 3 nap schedule right now, and I'm like toying with the idea of going down to 2 naps, but not like quite yet. We're just kind of like stretching their wake windows to see how they're doing. I just find like the 3 naps is so difficult in terms of the in-between of like doing anything, and we really like to get out of the house and do things, and so like the timing of like them waking up, feeding, changing them, getting them in their car seats, and like going somewhere, we have such a short period of time before we have to come back for the next nap. So it'd be nice if we could kind of like maximize that time, but obviously I don't want to have overtired babies, so we're just kind of like slowly stretching. But I had a couple of like updates I wanted to share. One thing I wanted to talk about was just like my videos in general. So I feel like lately I've been having a lot of like inspiration and aspirations when it comes to YouTube and being a creator, and I've had my channel for, I don't even know, I think I've had it since 2018, and I've always posted vlogs, just like never consistently. The only consistent time is I did Vlogmas once, and I literally posted for 30 days in a row, or 31, or whatever the Vlogmas was, which was a crazy time. But over the course of having my channel, I've been just like inconsistent, like posting in sporadically, like, you know, I'd go through chunks of time where I would post very regularly, then I would take a few months off, and like I would always do that. And I have been thinking a lot about like what I want in life and what I want to do. I'm currently on maternity leave, so it's like, what is like the future look like for me? And for as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to be this like lifestyle creator, filming my life on YouTube. YouTube's always been like my favorite platform, and I feel like this is really common, but we often kind of like wait for something to happen before taking something seriously, if that makes sense. So like, when I have this, then I will do that. When I have more money, like then I will take the trip, or whatever. Like when a new opportunity comes up, then I'll like quit my job because I'm unhappy. Like those are obviously the extreme, and I think I've felt that way with YouTube. Like I feel like in the back of my mind I have this feeling of like, when a video pops off and I start to gain traction, like then I will take it seriously. But the more that I'm like thinking about it and having these little like moments of realization, it's like, if this is like truly what I want to be / become, it's like I should just be embodying that right now and take myself seriously and treat it like a job, even if it isn't. And really kind of like planning out videos, like being strategic with certain clips that I'm getting, like being very intentional with the music, with like how things transition in it. Like I really want it to be a really good experience for you guys watching it, just like I enjoy the YouTube creators that I watch and the effort that they put into their content. And so yeah, I say all this while having 6-month-old twin girls, and so we'll see how much I can kind of take on, but I feel like I really want to work at like elevating the experience of my videos and also being consistent with the uploads. And so I don't know, obviously you're gonna, well, hopefully you're gonna watch this video, and if you do watch it till the end, maybe comment down below and like let me know what you think, if you watched other videos, if you've like noticed any differences, or if you actually have any like suggestions for me, like please leave them below. But yeah, I just feel like I'm in this stage of like finding myself again and getting back into routine and doing things that really make me happy. And so that is going to be something that I try and like keep up and prioritize, because I think it's important that like when I fill my cup and I feel good, I'm going to be good for the people around me, in this case like my daughters. So yeah, that's the little update. I have like more updates around the girls that I'll sprinkle through this video, but I wanted this video to have like a theme to it. Like, yes, it's gonna be a few days of my life, I'm just gonna be sharing the ins and outs and everything, but I wanted it to kind of like cover a theme, and that theme is like wellness related and like getting back into routine. So I wanted to share little bits and pieces of what I do as a mom to incorporate wellness practices into my life. So yeah, I will kind of like share that throughout the video. This morning I made my coffee, and one thing I've really started doing is adding collagen protein to my coffee in the morning. You literally cannot taste it, so it's just like an easy way to get collagen. I have heard that it's also good for like joints, hair. I am obviously struggling with like postpartum hair loss, so hoping that helps. Skin, but everyone that I've talked to says that they don't necessarily like notice a big change with those things, so ultimately it's like getting the protein in that's important. So I use the Organica collagen protein grass-fed one. You can buy it at Costco, you can get it at like Healthy Planet, a bunch of places, but yeah, so I do that in the morning, and normally I would get outside first thing, but it is raining, so that didn't happen. But yeah, I'll talk about like different wellness things that I'm doing throughout the video, and have like a little theme to this. So I'm just sitting on the couch now. The girls are napping. Like I said, I'm drinking my coffee, but you guys are balancing on it right now. And then I've also gone back into my journal practice. So I have the 5-minute journal, which is just a very simple, like literally takes 5 minutes. It's just like sharing what you're grateful for, what would make today great, and then there's an affirmation. There is an evening part where you can have a reflection on your day. I honestly like never do it. For me, it's like more of a morning practice. And then I picked up this cute notebook from Marshalls or Winners the other day. It's just like a striped line one, and I'm using it as like a brain dump like journal, like just like free-flowing writing, which has been nice. I have not done this since I was basically 7 months pregnant. I think was like my last, maybe 7 months, maybe 8 months, I can't remember, but like towards the end of my pregnancy. And so it's been a long time since I've just like free flow write, and it's kind of nice to just like get everything that's in my mind on paper. And also I've been listening, I'm going to talk about this later, but I've been listening to a lot of the Superhuman Mimi Bouchard activations, and it talks a lot about just like really embodying the person that you want to be and acting as if and writing as if. And so like talking about like who you want to become, but in a way that you are that person already, and just like visualizing that. So that's what I've been doing. And then for my birthday, I actually got this book by Brianna, I don't know how to say her last name, Weist. She's very popular, so I'm sure you've heard of her, but she released a new book called The Pivot Year. Actually, don't know when it came out. I feel like it's recently because I've like followed, 2023, so last year. But yeah, it's The Pivot Year, 365 Days to Become the Person You Truly Want to Be. So very on brand. But yeah, it just has like literally day 1, day 2, day 3, all the way up to day 365. So you just read like a page a day, which is like very simple, digestible, like it's very short, like it doesn't take much time. So that's going to be a practice that I start to include in the morning. So those are a couple wellnessy things, self-care routines that I've been incorporating as a mom. So I'm going to do that now, finish reading. I've already journaled. I'm going to drink my coffee, and the girls should be getting up at around 10, so maybe like half an hour more. And I'm going to feed them, and then we're going to actually pop over to my mom's house because my grandma's over, so we're going to do a little visit with her before she heads back to Hamilton. So I will take you guys along for these next few days, but yeah, welcome back. Mom's house. My grandma was visiting, so Daniel and I were there yesterday, and she's going home today, so I just went over and she wanted to like take them for a little walk, so we did that, which was nice. The girls always love being outside, and just like my parents' neighborhood is like very quiet, so it was nice for my grandma to give them a little walk. But I'm back home now. I put the girls down for their nap. They're doing lawn maintenance outside, so sorry if you can hear background noise. But another thing I've been doing lately to kind of focus on my health and wellness is like staying hydrated. I feel like I am not drinking nearly enough water. I did get the, I think it's called the Owala, I don't know how to pronounce it, water bottle. And so I feel like I always have this on me that I'm like trying to drink. But I am trying to focus on electrolytes. So this is the one that I use. It's the Relight Hydration. This is the lemon lime, and it is really good ingredients. It just has salt, and so it has the magnesium, sodium, and potassium in it, which is like really important for the electrolyte aspect and the hydration aspect. So I just put a scoop in my water like this, and you just I just stir it up with a straw, and I'll drink this at least like once a day. If I'm working out, I'll try and do it right after a workout, but otherwise I'll just kind of do it like when I remember. But it's really good to, yeah, hydrate, and it tastes good. The more water you add, the less like salty it will taste essentially. But yeah, that's the little update. I'm gonna drink this. And then I think I mentioned this kind of before my clip, but the girls are actually starting solids, and today is going to be the first day, and I'm following the Solid Starts 100-day meal plan program, I think it's called, and it essentially just like walks you through like literally all 100 days, and the goal is to kind of incorporate up to or more than 100 foods within the 100 days, and it gives you like recipes and just like how to introduce them, including allergens, how to prepare everything. We are gonna go the puree route versus the baby-led weaning. Nothing against either option. I'm just too much of a chicken to start with baby-led weaning. I also have 2 babies, and so I just really wanna like focus on them eating food, especially if I'm by myself. And so yeah, I'm just like too nervous right now to start with like baby-led weaning, but we'll work our way up. Like we'll start with purees, and then the nice part about this program is that it gives you options. So it gives you all the ingredients, and you can prepare everything 2 ways. So one is like the pureed way, obviously, and the other way is they show you how to introduce it from like a baby-led weaning perspective, and like bigger chunks, and like how to cut things and how to serve them, etc. So we're on day 1, and so today is broccoli is going to be their first thing. Honestly, this week's menu is like very gassy things. I think I showed it in, or no, maybe did I talk about it? But yeah, so basically this week we are going to be introducing broccoli, cauliflower, cannellini beans, mango, apple, oatmeal, hemp seeds, and I think that is and olive oil, which will be like incorporated into the food. And I think that's it. Yeah, so every day is like a different food. You're not doing all that in one day. So day 1 of week 1 is broccoli. So I'm gonna go ahead and like prepare all of that right now, and I will show you guys the process, and you'll get to see the girls taking their first bites. It should be funny. I'm sure they're just gonna like spit it out, but it's a big milestone over here. Be like a very small amount, like this.
Yeah,
and
I was literally just gonna get the spoon dirty, so
I should have taken their clothes off.
yeah, it's like a
Hello, hello. It is later now. I'm just making some dinner. Daniel's actually just on a walk with the girls. You just gotta do whatever you can in this last little wake window before bedtime. So I'm gonna make some like healthy fried rice. So I'm gonna add ground chicken, a bunch of veggies. You can add coconut aminos or soy sauce, and I'm gonna put it on a bed of rice. So that is what I'm cooking right now. I went for a walk with the girls earlier. That is actually like another thing for me. Let me put some lights on. That's another thing for me that I feel like is really important for my mental health, is just like, one, getting out of the house, but anytime that it's nice outside and it's not raining, like we are going for a walk, and I just find like going outside, being in the sun and getting fresh air is just a game changer for like my state of mind. So that's definitely one thing we try and do. And I also think it's like really good for the girls to just like go for a walk, and like they're looking out into everything and just like taking it all in, but getting fresh air themselves I think is so good for them. So that's something we also do for our health and wellness game. Obviously on that is like cooking nutritious meals whenever I can, and so I think it's easy to get caught up in just like, I'm tired, I'm gonna have something quick, I'm gonna get takeout, which like nothing wrong with that. I definitely get takeout and I do all the things as well, but when I can and when I have time, I really want to make sure that we are meal planning, at least to the extent where like I have the groceries for the week, and then we are cooking kind of like nutritious meals that we can use as leftovers throughout the day. So that's what I'm making right now. I'll kind of show you guys the dinner. The solids was like okay with the girls. I mean, I wouldn't say that they liked it. We had some gagging, which I know I just have to remind myself is very normal. But it's obviously like scary in the moment because you're like, oh my God, is my baby choking? And if my baby is choking, like what do I do? But I'm reminding myself that it's all okay. But yeah, they definitely didn't like it, but hey, that's the whole part of the experience, is just like getting it in their mouth and like letting them explore with the spoon. I think I shared this, but I'm going the pureed route just to start. Like it's my first time, so like don't come at me if you're like, your babies should do the baby-led weaning. Like I will get there. I'm just like too scared right in this exact moment. But I know like as I give them more and more food, I will build up my confidence and start to give them like bigger chunks of things. So yeah, day 1 down in the books. I'll take you guys along for the next few days and see what we get up to. But yeah, it's pretty good for my first time. I've been kind of dreading it, so I'm happy that we did it. Chickies, we're going in the bath. Hi. 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 The girls are sleeping, so I'm gonna do a little Ninja Creamy for Daniel and I. I just do whole milk, the Fairlife whole milk, which has 14 grams of protein. I also do a scoop of protein powder. This is chocolate, and then you add whatever you want. We're gonna do some like dark chocolate, so it'll be like a mint dark chocolate. But yeah, we're obsessed with Ninja. I wouldn't say this is a wellness thing, but it's got protein in it. Okay, so basically I press light ice cream. I do a respin to get it more of like the blizzard style, and then we are doing the mint. We did 4 squares of the dark chocolate intense mint Lindt brand, and then that's where you'll press mix in, but I'll show you guys that in a second. Okay, so this is the texture before adding the crumble, and then I'll show you guys the final product. All right, and then this is the final product. It's so good. So I'm gonna eat this with Daniel now and chill for the night. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I'm being like a little quiet because the girls' room is just right beside here, but yeah, it's Tuesday morning. Had my typical morning, getting up with the girls, feeding them. We had a little bit of playtime. I made myself some breakfast, had a shower, now kind of got ready. And by got ready, I just mean like biker shorts and a t-shirt and put my hair up. Normally Daniel and I tag team this, but he actually went to the range this morning, and he also had a dentist appointment, so he's not here. He should be home soon. But yeah, we're gonna have a regular day today. It's supposed to be like mega hot. Like, I think the feels like temperature is gonna be like 33, which is crazy. So when the girls get up here, we'll probably either go for a walk. I might do their day 2 of feeding, which is mango today, which is fun. I hope they like it. And then this afternoon, I actually got them in a program. It's called Baby Connections. It's a 4-week program. It helps with like literacy and like learning, and they get like a little resource kit, and I think it's just very good for like the interactions and like developmental milestones. So it'll be fun. I mean, they're so little. They're going to be the youngest ones there. It's 6 to 12 months, and they are 6.5 months. So it'll just be fun to like be a part of the group. But yeah, I'm gonna get my morning started here. The girls are napping. I'm gonna have a coffee with collagen. But one other little like wellness, like health related thing that I wanted to share with you guys is I am going out for walks all the time now with the girls. I'm trying to get outside as much as possible, especially with the nice weather. And this is like all year round. You don't have to just because it's summer, but I am putting on sunscreen every single day. It's like my new thing as part of my skincare. I do not go outside without putting it on. It's so important for your skin, and I've already noticed like I'm normally very, very fair, and just like being outside so much with the girls, I can already see like color, and that's with wearing sunscreen every day. So I just want to make sure I'm like always protecting my skin. So yeah, this is the one that I use. It's the Supergoop glow screen, and it's SPF 40, and it is a bit tinted, which is nice, so it can just like blend in with your skin. But I always like to put that in, so I'm gonna put this on right now, have a coffee, and then let's get going with our day. Hello, it is later now. We went to a baby connections class. It was really fun. We did like songs and played with some balls and some rattles, and it's like a 4-week learning like literacy program. So again, the girls are so small, so they're just like taking it all in, but it's fun. I obviously couldn't film though because there's other babies there, but yeah, then Daniel's parents just came for a visit. We did a bit of cleanup, which is like our nightly reset. That's another thing that I definitely try and do every night as a mom. As much as I just want to like sit my bum on the couch, I feel like the nightly reset is so important for the next day, because like I'm by myself all day pretty much, and it's not like it's gonna get done in the morning, and so it's nice to actually wake up to a clean space. So anyways, I know it's only been 2 days, but I feel like I have a lot of content, I hope, and I don't want this video to be too long, so I might just wrap it up. The rest of the week looks like very similar in terms of stuff that we're doing. It's kind of like Groundhog Day around here. We're just like finding little outings to do, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know again if you enjoyed this style where there's like a theme behind it, and obviously just like the day-to-day life of momhood. If you want any like specific videos, let me know, but I'm definitely excited to like come back full swing YouTubing and creating content for you guys. So I will talk to you in a little bit.